Oh yeah, brilliant. Thanks. Go back, camera. Brilliant. Brilliant. Yoink.
Be careful with it. Ah, those Delengan. They're not evil, it is at all godlike. I've heard whispers that one of your kind was here in the living lands. It is a pleasure to meet you. In case it wasn't clear, I'm the point of contact for anyone with bounties to turn in. So return to me if you have any to claim.
Oh, I will. Do not worry yourself about that. I'm sure of it. I'll return when I've bounties. What's your role?
Officially, I'm one of the many researchers here. My specialty is in the anatomy of the many species of Eora.
Why are you here instead of researching?
If you must know, Vulpinet, these bounties are more pressing than my research. Someone had to be chosen to man the board. That person happens to be me. At least some of these bounties result in interesting specimens to study.
I'll give you an interesting... Wait, no. I'll return.
Aura Taugori. I hope to see you soon.
Alright, Taugori. Blah, 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 blah. Gibberish. Random stuff.
Can I interest you?
Can I interest you?
Bellino, the finest legitimate apothecary of Emerald Stair.
How's business going?
5 summers ago, business was thriving. But now charlatans
When you were
are
14.
selling crystals and essence enlargers in the streets. Add rumors of Dream Scourge and everyone is buying from these swindlers. At least you've come in.
Maybe you put a sign up. You could profit by selling such products yourself.
Oh, I could, easily. But in the long run, where would that get me? I would be no better than them.
Money, 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 money.
Animancers would trust science, but I'm beginning to doubt that. At least I don't have to convince you.
I need some supplies. So that went nowhere. Exceptional grimoire of elements. $7,000 dues. God damn. No lockpicks. No. We shall leave. Thank you. Thank you.
All
Goodbye.
ingredients are fully stocked.
Magma's Fury. Just looting your house. Don't worry about me. I wrote this without hope, knowing you'd never see it. Every day I come to your tea shop, watch as your lips mutter about the noise and complain about contention. Yet the only contention I feel is within my heart. I order your tea, sit in the corner as you serve other customers, but you never notice. I imagine what has captured your thoughts each time you lose focus and stare at the wall with a blank expression. Each time I wish that it was me you looked at with those glazed, blurry eyes. Forever your magpie, Abrit. Beautiful Hector. Why are you so ugly?
What's wrong with your face?
What I'm doing is best for the Pargrunen, even if they don't see that yet.
Pure crystals dug from the soil of Emerald Stair. No imitation.
Money, 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 money! Let's get the hell out of here. Hi and Morius both want to have a chat to me.
They say he's still there.
You'll reckon I should be able to open that door.
Ah, a new face. Welcome, welcome. There may not be much left, but feel free to take a look.
I'm surprised to find you selling goods here.
I suppose
why.
that is fair, considering the sorry state of affairs here. Most of what is here is just scrap and forgotten things.
Does any of this actually belong to you?
It certainly does now. Besides, I pay a reasonable sum to Fjord for any sales I make. I'm not a parasite. Yes, I am profiting on the side, but surely this is better than everything here being wasted, hmm?
You've got a point.
I'm glad you see it my way. Now, would you like to actually look at any of my fine wares?
Show me what you got. Show me what you've got. Did I hear someone say there's something about someone being stuck in the scaffolding?
I don't know who or what you are, and frankly, it doesn't matter. Stay out of trouble, and there won't be any problems.
You'll get no trouble from me.
Good. I like you already. So, what do you want?
I was hoping to find someone to tell me more about the area.
Well, you found someone. This is what remains of Fjord's mercantile district. Obviously, it has seen better days.
Why didn't it cause it to fall into ruin?
Depends on who you ask. For all their supposed knowledge, not even the Animancers know for sure. 40 years ago, this place was a bustling harbor, shipping food to Thirdborn, Paradis, and the occasional smaller settlement. I would know. I was still right here, at this very post.
That happened under your watch. You don't look old enough to have been here that long ago.
Dwarves live longer, so 40 years isn't that long to us. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some ruins to watch over.
Okay, loves his boogie walk. Down in Primal Rock. Grab your Primal by the cock. Swing him round your head. Now your Primal's dead. See, I can walk on this one. Chug him on the grass. Stick your dick right up its ass. Now your Primal's gay. Straight through, without even touching the sides. There's not a better spot to fish on the other side? You catching that rat?
Did you hear the Giotto? Remy, look what I found. A genuine godlike.
Do you think they can hear us?
Let's find out. Hello, me, Yvette. You friend?
Your friend.
Remy, take a note. The endangered godlike shows all the classic indicators of intelligence, but not of sentience. We heard that Giada partnered up with an outsider, but I had no idea you were a godlike. Fascinating.
Word travels fast.
Gossip is an important part of scholarly research. It's the only way to stay ahead of the competition.
Giada must have sent you to be our test subject. She knows how we adore your kind. Satisfy our curiosity and we'll give you everything Giada needs to finish her research. Deal?
Sure. Everything, why haven't you told her this already?
The information wouldn't be worth anything if we just gave it to her freely, now would it? Let's begin the examination. If you could choose, who or what would you be in your next life? Next time you go round the wheel, you might not get so lucky.
I'll have to come back as a godlike.
Who wouldn't? My turn. Some would call you blessed. Others would call you cursed. The fact remains, you were touched by the gods. Wouldn't you say that you owe something to the rest of us?
Probably not. I try to help people wherever I can.
So, you believe we need your help. Interesting.
Oh, I thought of another. We all know that godlike can't reproduce. How do you plan on leaving a legacy after you're gone?
Godlike can't reproduce, that explains a few things.
Oh, didn't anyone tell you?
No, no one ever mentioned it.
Well, this is awkward. Shame you had to learn it from us. Do you have an answer or not?
Hopefully people remember in the ways I've touched their lives. Oh, so you think you're better than us?
Very optimistic, aren't we? I think that covers everything. Thank you for that brilliant insight, godlike. You're a credit to your dwindling kind.
So, Giada wants to know all about the Dream Scourge, yes? Such has been her research of late. Do you want the good news or the bad news?
Some good news, please, for the love of God.
The Dream Scourge is proof that an unprecedented metaphysical disaster can take place at any time.
Oh, that's a load off my mind. Sure beats not constantly worrying about the future.
How's that good news?
Giada will be interested to learn that the Dream Scourge cannot just be studied in a lab. Its nature is wild, so it has to be studied in the wild. Our machines and experiments would meddle with it too much.
And like anything affecting the soul, it must be connected to essence. Thus, if she wishes to discover more about the Dream Scourge, a Pillar of Adra would be a good place to start.
I assume not just any pillar will do, because nothing is ever that simple.
Trust in animancy to always find the most complicated way around a problem.
It would have to be a very ancient pillar. Giada would know the details.
The one in that room. In the case. One more question. What do I do about the eternity tethered to the entity tethered to my soul?
An entity, you say? If this entity is your patron, that's all perfectly natural. But if it's something else, with enough essence and a capable animancer, perhaps you could trace this tether back to its source.
Right, and with a little fresh sake, you can follow an ogre back to its lair. Still wouldn't recommend it.
Just be careful that your tether doesn't snap back and kill you in the process.
Now that we've researched the mind of a godlike, The next step is anatomy. But we've taken enough of your time. Farewell.
Just get it over done with.
Hurry, before they change their minds.
Well, if it...
I wish I knew how it felt to be as blessed as you are.
Feels pretty fucking good, I can tell you that much right now. Down in Fraggle Rock, grab a Fraggle by the cock, swing him round your head. Now your Fraggle's dead. Chuck him on the grass. Stick your dick right up its ass. Now your Fraggle's gay. Save him for another day.
Envoy, a pleasure as always.
Gianna wants your opinion on the Dream Scourge.
Giada Castel wants my professional opinion. What an honor. I have a few theories, but no firm conclusions. I have to ask, is it true? Did Vidaro kick her out of town?
Banished was the word he used, probably to make it sound official.
That's our governor for you. Self-righteous even in his own ignorance. Very well. I'll tell you what I know about the Dream Scourge. But first, I need some help around the farm. I'm up to my ears in chores around here, and the Revenants can only do so much. They can't do complicated tasks, you see. Anyway, I'm afraid the time has come to put down poor Silvo.
You're talking about the Revenant in the barn, I dealt with him.
You did? That was quick. Poor Silvo. He was a bright young Revenant, but a very old man. Thank you for giving him peace.
Silvo didn't have a lot of fight left in him.
Well, he was my first successful raising. Flawed and messy, but mine. So, the Dream Scourge. I've been keeping an eye on the readings from my fields. This plague, as we know it, is a recent development. But I believe whatever causes it is older by far. Maybe even as old as the living lands. The exotic plants and animals, the twisted landscape, the Dream Scourge. They have a common ancestor. There's something about the essence in the living lands that's different from anywhere else I've seen.
I think Spinny's an age repeller to study the Dream Scourge.
Quite right. A broken clock is right twice a day, after all. Adra is a conduit for essence. So maybe you'll find a connection between the essence and the Dream Scourge. Like the rings of a tree. A very old Adra pillar could remember its last brush with the Dream Scourge. Not to get too superstitious, but in these troubled times, the arrival of a godlike is no coincidence. You are meant to be here. Toward what end, only you can say.
Fascinating. I'm sure Giara will be interested to hear this.
Well, I'm happy to give her some good news for a change. You and Giata are going to shake things up. As for me, I'll be keeping a close eye on my flock.
Oh, and thank you for the nightmare fuel. I really have been sleeping entirely too well lately.
I'm remembering why people find this place unsettling.
Come back after you investigate the lake.
I don't even know where the lake is. How come sprinting and jumping doesn't use up stamina? Why am I running when I can just go talk to Monto? Hurry up. Molto bene.
Spirits are truly wonderful. How?
Dolls are made of essences. Essence is made of. Why are hostile why are hostile spirits visible to the naked eye? Undiscovered gods mapping the beyond. Soul compass. Is that something? How to hide our work from the gods? Soul T. If I don't settle on a dissertation topic, my mentor is going to kill me.
Self-aware and reach with insight.
Insight, you say?
Indeed.
The spirits have access to a lifetime.
And I really loved him. Deep down.
Oh, I heard there was a new arrival, but I didn't expect a godlike. Welcome to our modest workshop.
This place is hardly modest. It's incredible.
Well, maybe to you, but I was educated in the great laboratories of Spirento, in the halls of experimentation. But you didn't journey all this way to hear me reminisce about the old country.
Yenna and I investigating Dream Scourge.
Giada, what a loss. I owe that young woman more than I could ever repay. Unfortunately, I cannot do a lick of research while my equipment is underpowered and overworked.
Maybe I could help you fix it.
A novel idea, that. What
However,
I need is a stronger power source.
Are you currently using copper or Adra?
Copper allows greater power modulation through shaping, but Adra has the
How about you
potential
combine
to
them?
store more essence. I could use a large single block of Adra, but harvesting it is difficult in this environment. Oh, wait. One of our rangers reported that an Adragon recently died in a western grove.
At the risk of stating the obvious, we're standing in front of a massive Adra pillar.
Indeed, but that well is almost dry. I need more. An Adragon's heart can hold an immense amount of essence. The grove is to the west across the chasm. You can't miss it. The rangers say a Delamgan queen holds court there. You may be able to retrieve it without violence, but most Delamgan in these parts are hostile to Keith. So you can understand why none of us went rushing over there to find it when we heard the Adragon had died. Still, Delamgan queens can be reasoned with, so if you want to get the heart peacefully, try not to kill her guards.
I'll see what I can do.
Do be careful. Emerald Stair is not itself these days.
Well, let's go. That Adragon's heart isn't gonna yank itself out.
Oh, sole mio. Get the hell out of here. I'm going to take a quick break just before we head off on our adventure. Right. 900 metery dues. I seen the flatting of a treasure chest. Thought I heard it. Wand. There was a purple chest up here, wasn't there? Oh, blue chest maybe. Blue, this is the blue. Right here somewhere. By tree, I mean plant. Alley-oop.
Would you rather be rotting in a VTC prison?
Absolutely.
Ah, I thought that was you. Wasn't sure I'd ever see you again.
I see you moved on after we dealt with Invina. I don't know who you are.
Ah, I wondered about that. You really did us a favor. We were never sure if we were safe. I guess now we can breathe more easily. We've moved on since you saw us on Castle's Folly. My crew's salty over standing about on land, but we do what we can do.
You need help finding a ship.
No. Finding a ride off the island is easy in Paradise. But we want a ship of our own. Despite my crew's complaining, we don't sail easily on another man's ship. Listen, I need to get back to wrangling this rowdy crew of misfits. Thank you for stopping by and for, you know, maybe we can return the favor someday.
You didn't say saving us. I'm gonna look at. If I cast this, does it use my mana? Funny bit. Good to know. Not
Right behind you.
Shut it! How'd you do that? Here they come. Settle, you guys! Give me a target. Where's my mark? Right flank.
moment.
Seek. Seek.
What the fuck am I stuck on?
Seek. Seek. Seek.
Don't think so.
I don't know what that does.
Not bad, Mario.
Boring. Common grimoire. And here. Here, a chest. There's a chest. Pauper's plate. Lame.
What am I hitting? Come and get me!
EOC.
Let's see what you got.
Okay.
Seek.
Nice work.
Seek.
Come and get me.
Hit me with your best shot. That's hardly fair.
Yeah.
Got this. Oh, I don't know. Plus 4% damage reduction. That's fucking hardly even worth it. Minus 53, minus 5% ability cost. We can't upgrade that, apparently. I need gold now.
You know, I've heard dueling is popular in the Valian republics. You wouldn't think a public argument could feel as brutal, but I'll be damned if Giada didn't draw blood.
Surprised me no one else backed her up.
I wish I could say the same. Living Landers can be contrarian and combative. That's what sends a lot of us here in the first place. But it's still hard to swim against the tide with your own people, especially when it means getting them to face a hard truth.
Indeed, court is full of flatterers trying to win favor by telling others what they want to hear.
You make the wild sound downright peaceful by comparison. I'm impressed at anyone who can survive that, or break out of it, like Giada. She knows who she is and what she believes. She's got more clarity and conviction than I had at her age.
She has more clarity than you have now.
Hey, I am a willing victim of my own delusions.
Get it, losing home is hard, especially when home doesn't love you back. Sometimes you have to cut ties to home that compromises you isn't worth returning to. No community is perfect, but I wouldn't be so quick to abandon mine, that'd be me.
Ugh, what kind of Korba would do something like that?
Hey, don't worry. We're talking about Giada's situation.
Right. Like, what did you think I was talking about?
Anyway, this can't be an easy time for Giada, but I'm glad to have her on our side.
Agreed. How about you?
Envoy? Well, that was interesting, right? The woman arguing about the crops failing? Standing up for what you believe against authority. I can respect that.
Of course, my method would have been run away under the cover of night, never to return, but yeah, this works for her.
He's right, they're trying to ignore an obvious threat.
I don't know. In my experience, it's always the snake you don't see that bites you. Anyway, there's clearly more going on here than a bunch of animancers sitting in dusty labs doing whatever they do all day. Beyond that, nah, I can't help you. Call me when you're back to facing real danger. Right, changing the subject.
Enough for now.
Not before I've done some reading.
The Adra stirs, a crackle of light in a withered field.
Back for more? Are we gonna make these dreams a habit? I'll go back for more.
The bars stifle us. We cannot recall when last we spoke. Hollow faces in a line. What has come of this place?
The situation in Fury's dire. Someone needs to help them. Honestly, I'm amazed Fury survived as long as it has. Fury's a mess. This is what comes of incompetent leadership.
A hand of generosity, or a gauntlet of steel. We feel them. They bend and hone the essence of the earth. They draw from our veins like a well. What are these rituals?
Called Animancy.
A new tongue. An unfamiliar name. A harvest grows. The dead rise. What do they hope to achieve?
They're trying to influence nature. They want to learn the secrets of life and death.
Lift the shroud from the wheel. They build walls in their hearts. Why do they not share what they make?
The world isn't ready for them.
The flightless bird resents the hawk. Time flows forward. Do they bring wonders? Or catastrophe?
Anything that can improve people's lives is worth the risk. No knowledge is good or evil. What matters how you... I'll say that one.
Fire that burns the forest feeds the soil with its ash. We have learned much. Dream of soaring wings in your repose.
Do I get a bonus? Give me a boner. We just run to the queen.
Oh, no, you don't.
It said to not kill him, so I'm not going to kill him.
You see that one?
thank us. Here we go.
Here we go.
Enough of my kid have fallen this day. This ends now.
Arms up. Watch back. Kill yourself.
Ow.
Be on seek.
Taking the shot. I'm in.
Ow.
Within raw. Seal mesmito.
Back on my feet.
Fuck me. Trying to get away from him. Hopefully I saved right when I ended it. That'd be good.
Be on seek. Within raw. Be on seek. Be on seek. Within raw.
Fuck it, I got Hunts.
Be on seek.
What are you doing, dude? Fucking get up. Get up!
You're a good friend.
Seek. Within raw. Seal mesmito. Seal mesmito.
So
Silmes mito.
Back in the fight.
What the fuck just happened there? It was like they hit me with fucking 7 different things at once. It was like they spawned those floaty rock creatures and they were just. I'm like, what? It just broke all my spells.
Uthen. Silmes mito.
Island of the Wild grows. Poison accumulation.
Silmes mito. On your right. Seek. On your right. Seek. Then raw. Silmes mito.
Loser. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me.
Uthen.
Let me catch my breath.
Seek. Silmes mito. Seek.
They won't get past me. Coming from your right.
Fucking cunt. Oh my god, this fucking the control system! I'm stuck in the fucking corner now.
Uthen.
You're not looking so good. This is it for me.
Silmes mito. Seek.
You okay?
Oh my fucking god.
Right with you.
What am I supposed to do here? I don't think this is designed for fucking wizards. I think this is designed for fighters. Every time I try to get my dudes up, I die. And I don't know how many times I have to fucking go around in circles fighting these guys. Am I fighting them once? 10 times? Do they fucking spawn 1,000 people? What do they do? Oh, fuck off. I'm not in that zone. Why am I getting fucking zapped?
Back on my feet. What am I hitting? See. Come and get me! What for you? All right. See. Left leg.
Where the fuck are my friends? Upsy daisy, upsy daisy. I can't fucking revive them. Piss off.
You're a good friend.
What the fuck? We can get out of here. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Place the heart in the animancy device. Get the fuck out of here.
They should thank us.
Where's the animancy device? That was fucking impossible. And this is normal difficulty. People are saying, oh, well, I played it on super extreme difficulty. I'm like, what? How?
For an Adiran, you're very resourceful. And a more than capable companion for poor Giada.
This isn't the first time I've collected an enemy's heart for research purposes.
The court of Adir must be a very unusual place. Now that I've got the heart, my thirsty invention will drink deeply of its essence. All that's left to do is calibrate it. First things first, let's have a look at your soul. I'm going to ask some questions to induce a metaphysical quiver. No, not to worry, just testing your reflexes. Let's start with an easy one. You wake up on a beach, looking up into the sun. Your hands are covered in blood.
I find an authority and figure out what happened.
All right. Let's try some word association. Tell me the first thing that comes to mind. Pendulum.
Clock.
Chrysalis.
Butterfly. Transformation.
The spark ignites a flame. An idea ignites a war.
Uh-oh.
Hello? You still with me?
Pretty sure I felt that metaphysical quiver. That was the voice in my head, the entity tethered to my soul.
Good. We're getting somewhere. Hey, let's go over your results. Your soul is like a piece of sea glass. All the edges are smoothed down. Quite beautiful, really. Your godlike nature is a marvel to behold.
Can you tell me whose godlike I am?
Usually, all it takes is a mirror. Not my area of expertise, I'm afraid. What I see is something entangled about your soul. An outside presence that both is and isn't a part of you. It's old, dark, and rather tricky to pin down. Very interesting.
Stupid, but interesting. I need to trace it back to the source.
That would be closer to Giata's area of expertise. I'm sure she'd love to give you a look. Fascinating. Thank you for getting my machine calibrated again. But you came for Giata's theory of the Dream Scourge. Between the two of us, she's on to something. Our farms are in great peril. The essence has been drained from the land, diverted, like the flow of a river.
That has to go somewhere.
Exactly. And if I know essence, it can't have gone too far. All I can tell you is keep looking. You'll find what you're after. As much as I hate giving people bad news, that's all I have. Please give Giata my fondest regards.
Keep looking, huh? I'm getting a bad feeling about what we'll find.
Yeah, I'll be honest. He lost me when we started talking about souls. What did I miss?
Something the matter? I hope none of my colleagues scared you off.
I've met with all of them.
Good timing. I'm about ready to get started. So, did you learn anything of particular interest?
You're right. We need a pillar of Adra.
Makes sense. You won't find a better source of energy. Look at us. Barely even started, and already we're making progress. Monto's machine is working, Elia will keep an eye on her revenants, and Yvette and Remy are providing us an alibi.
Are we studying a dream scourge or playing a heist?
Under the circumstances, the two are not so different. I needed those animancers for more than their expertise. Monto's invention nullifies spiritual interference. Having it up and running means we won't get any false signals. Whenever I tap into an Adra pillar, Elia's farmhands tend to get a little bitey. Thanks to you, they won't be a problem. And then there's Yvette and Remy, the governor's eyes and ears. In exchange for privacy, I gave them a test subject. I'd call that a good day's work.
You're a genius! Impressive!
Now we just need the right equipment for the job. When my parents died, they left me their life's work. An invention like no other. The phantasmal focus.
Outstanding. Where is it?
Well, that's where I need your help. The problem is it's in the basement. I haven't gone down there since the accident. Since they died.
I can't blame you for avoiding a place like that.
I would get it myself, but I'm not ready to face what's down there.
I'll run down and grab it for you.
The door to the basement is just outside, around the corner. Of course you'll need a key. Please excuse the mess.
Alright, now someone said in the ranger there was a healing one. Piercing thrusts. I'm not seeing this one that they were saying was amazing. Critical strike, sniper. Flurry of blows. Staggering shot. Which one? What was it? Wasn't blocks, wasn't steady aim, wasn't evasive. Fighter. Power jump. Stunning blows. Throwing things restores a small amount of health and essence. Damage to one's up to 25. Once. Get a point though. It's weird. Where's the basement?
If that's where her parents died, I'm glad we can spare her from having to go back.
Okay, walking into the basement of the Animancer I just met. Right, feels great.
Don't care, don't care. Don't care. I'm just not in the mood to read. It's like they've just doubled the game's length by having fucking pages and pages of shit to read without actually having to put effort into making levels or enemies or anything like that, or game mechanics. Uh-oh, there's two dudes there.
I feel pretty certain that those people aren't supposed to be plants.
What a horrific fate.
Guys, we can leave now, right?
Poor Giada. To think she's been living with this right under her nose.
I don't. Anyone know what happened back there?
I think those were Giada's parents, or whatever's left of them.
So they're dead?
Or something like that.
You're back. You found it. You actually found my inheritance. Did you see my mother and father? Are they still there?
I saw them. The plant courses were pretty hard to miss.
I'm sorry. For what it's worth, I don't think you were in any danger. All that's really down there is an unhappy memory. One that keeps on growing.
Regardless, they deserve a proper burial.
Quilici thought so too. Even Ignacy offered to lend a hand. But I forbade it. My mother had an idea about how to use the essence of the living lands. And it destroyed her. My father. Our family.
I've heard that story too many times. This land takes more than it gives.
So I swore an oath. No one could enter the lab until I understood what happened.
Good day, so you know what happened.
I'm on the right track to figuring it out, which is almost as good. Enough about me. Let's worry about you for a change. With the phantasmal focus, I can finally tap directly into the essence of the living lands. I can also use it to smack around anyone who gets in our way.
Good thinking.
The only thing we're missing now is an Adra pillar, and I know the perfect one. Naku Tedek, the old godless ruin west of Fjord. There should be some equipment waiting for us.
Let's be off.
Before we head out, let's make the most of our time in Fjord. No telling how long we'll be gone. I almost forgot. Someone gave me a letter for you. They said it was for the Envoy's eyes alone.
A letter from Alao. My spy has finally paid off.
You, my new friend, are full of surprises. And I hate to be a problem, but I do my best work in small groups. Chalk it up to performance anxiety.
Alright, let's go back to
Sounds
camp.
good. I need to do some hunting anyway.
Once we're all together, we should trade ghost stories. Best way to get acquainted. In the meantime, let's be off.
You can heal for 25%. Going down here. Let's move down here. Have a little look-see. Unspent companion ability points. I've got 3. Yeah. Temporary health, move speed and attack for all enemies. Revives incapacitated allies when Jardak kills an enemy. Well, there's only one other ally. If it revived them when I killed an enemy, that would be the thing. Sure, why not? Heals all enemies. Heals all allies by a small amount. Why not? Small amount usually means 1. So.
I hope no one minds. I made myself at home.
Envoy? Hard to imagine what Giada's going through right now, with her parents and all that. I mean, I have no idea what actually happened there, but she lost her people. She'll need time to get past that. And she deserves it. Right, changing the subject?
Enough.
Until next time.
Why did I end up over here?
Don't.
Thank you again for letting me join you. An Animancer never misses an opportunity to embrace the unknown. Still, being an Animancer feels different without Fior Messiverno. For the first time, I don't have to prove myself to anyone.
You have to prove yourself to us. Certainly not to me.
You can't know how much I appreciate that. At least now I have a place I can call my own.
I'll smell you back into Fior anytime you feel homesick.
Such a troublemaker. But a thoughtful one. Not to change the topic, but this little adventure of ours, will it be dangerous?
Probably. With any luck, nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Well, I never expected to live forever. My mother and father taught me how to defend myself, among other things. When you need me, I'll be ready. I hope so, anyway.
Get some rest.
If I must. I wish you could have seen...
Cooking. Quite possibly the worst crafting system I've ever seen.
Emerald Stair in better times.
What was it like? I've only passed
Break.
through a few times over the
Back in 3 minutes.
The evenings were cool. Fish leaped into our nets. Emerald Stair was everything.
pleasant and abundant. Sounds like the fables old trenchers used to tell about Deadfire. Paradise.
I doubt my soul is worth much to an animancer.
Why would you say that about yourself?
It's just that I'm not what I'd call strong-willed. I'm tense all the time, and just not easy to be around sometimes.
Self-knowledge and inner conflict are signs of a powerful soul. Make no mistake, you have a good one.
Thank you. I needed that. So, animancy, huh?
Indeed. A vibrant tapestry of art, research, and spirituality.
Sounds interesting. I mean, the souls and whatnot.
Are you curious about the soul? Yours, or maybe someone else's?
No, just, talking.
Talking is good. If you're ever curious about animancy, you know where to find me.
Right. Good talk. Good talk.
You were with the envoy when they died. Did you notice anything strange?
Strange how? Besides the part where he came back.
Disembodied voices, otherworldly visions, anything like that.
Nope. Just lots of blood and lots of shouting.
I'm trying to research near-death experiences. And as usual, I have to do everything myself.
I'm sorry, what madness are we planning now?
Don't worry. Hypothetically, anything I do will be in a lab environment with plenty of supervision.
Just remember to make good with your gods before you do.
Good thinking. I wouldn't want to meet the gods unprepared.
Oh, Giada, your weird device thing was making a noise last night.
Really? What kind of noise?
It was this high-pitched buzzing sound.
Ah, nothing to worry about. That just means a ghost passed through camp.
Right. What?
Must have been a big one, too. Sorry I missed it.
I'm sorry I didn't.
Alright, enough of this talk about spooky ghosts.
Would you ever consider using animancy?
Did they not glow in the light? Her parents, her sentinels. To grow and flourish still, life without rot, form without death.
Well, that life, I doubt Giada thinks her parents are still alive in any way that matters to her. You and I have different ideas of beauty. I thought they were monstrous. I guess there was a horrible majesty to them. Can I have one night without you butting in? I'm trying to sleep. You call that life?
The lake dries. Prune the bellflowers. Why should anything wilt? Endless spring. They breathe. They flower. They will never fade.
You think there's a way to turn them back into people?
Apple into seed. We think not. They have blossomed now. They sing in peace. Was it not worth the change?
No, we can't decide for others. They should always have a choice.
Do we not? The bear would have spent its days in the wood. They are strong now, vibrant, better than their frail shells.
You disgust me. Just let me sleep.
Even the darkest evening clouds part with the morning mist. Sleep now. Dream of beauty and new life. We will speak soon.
Whatever, bro.
Our research begins at Naku Tadek, west of town.
Let me catch my breath.
How do I change that? F. Let's put that in 5. Then in 6.
Give me a second.
for more.
Oh, hi.
As a child, I was told to stay away from this place.
Some of these foods.
Gather round.
What's the target? Not hitting hard enough. Seek. Find you better. Beyond seek.
I don't even know where it went. More stews and things.
Patience, I'm almost ready. That was a close one.
The gleaming core. Claim the bounty. That's here. Fuck me.
Let's finish this.
Let's see what you got. Got one for you.
Silmes mitum.
The cartographer must be around here somewhere.
Cartographer. That all. Buildings here. Oh, they're all blocked off. Yoink. Alright, where's the thing for
We
that?
usually bring our dead to Nakutadek, but for you, I'll make an exception.
Yeah. There's gotta be a spectral. There's gotta be a zappy thing around here somewhere. There it is.
Charge it up. Just a little spark.
That. I didn't think I'd make that. What's the point of being up here? Nothing?
This is a spiritual haven. Could we remove the animancy equipment, please?
Take it up with the governor.
But he told me to ask you.
Hey, you
In
there?
that case, the answer is no.
Supplies?
If you've come to Nakutadek for a funeral, I'm afraid you're late. Or early, perhaps?
We're actually here to conduct some research.
I see. Well, do remember that this is a holy site, and others may be meditating.
You mentioned a funeral?
For an acolyte of Bereth, there is no higher honor than the giving of last rites. Nakutadek dates back to ancient times. It was, and remains, a mausoleum of the soul. Unfortunately, godless ruins have a strong connection to the other side. They attract unwanted attention.
What's wrong with your face?
I can see why animators would find this place intriguing.
Wherever there's an Audra pillar, you can count on animancers circling it like flies.
Like us.
An unflattering but not unfair comparison.
When my order first heard of this place, they sent us overseas to guide wayward souls into their next life.
Do souls need much help passing on?
More help than you might guess. Reincarnation is not a perfect system. The flaws and inefficiencies are why the field of animancy exists at all. So, in accordance with Berith, we are midwives of a different labor, life into death.
Fascinating. Thank you for your good work.
Of course. When your time comes, I hope you remember this place.
I'm sure when I die, I'll think of this joint.
I wasn't
Full
even
of
anywhere
rules.
near. This is a research site, not a temple.
You want us to talk? You can talk.
Between the two of us, thank you for helping Yatsley reach that vase. Maybe it seems like nothing to you, but to her it's everything. When you consider how many Orlans and dwarves there are, it's outrageous that we build so high off the ground.
I couldn't ignore a little old lady in distress.
I'm sure she appreciates the help, though she has a funny way of showing it. Don't let her size fool you. On the inside, Yatsley stands as tall as a mountain. One of these days, she's going to change the world, shake things up, and I'll be at her side, grinning like a fool. Anyway, thanks again.
That's enough now.
Until next time.
Do that every time.
Have you spoken to Alfonso? He seems in a low spirits.
You didn't hear? Someone desecrated the shrine.
No. What about the reliquary? It means the world.
Hey, you there? Salutations, traveler. Welcome to lovely Naku Tedek. It's seen better times, but it's still a marvel of ancient architecture. Oh, but I forget myself. I'm Alyssa, a wanderer and explorer, and sometimes even a merchant. Like now. Care to see my wares?
This is an interesting place to set up shop.
Yeah, I get it. Truth be told, I'm mainly here to study the ruins. Nothing wrong with picking up some profits on the side, though, huh? Between spare supplies and interesting finds, I've got a few things that I wouldn't mind parting with. That being said, care to see what I have?
Let's see what you have. I think I need to start selling stuff because I'm running out of gold. I'll take all your lockpicks because they're the kind of thing that you just It's one time you go to unlock a lockpick and there's nothing there.
Move the machine.
There should be some equipment by the Adra pillar.
We remember these walls. Yes, we have been here.
Good for you.
Well, here we are on the precipice of discovery, armed and ready for mischief.
I'm 2 out of 3 anyway.
Before we get started, indulge me. What are you excited to learn about?
I'm keeping an open mind, no expectations.
You're thinking like an animancer, and that's a good place to start. Now, I'm going to tap into the pillar's dormant energy and give it a good shake. In layman's terms, I'm chumming the water and daring the Dream Scourge to show its ugly face.
I'm ready.
This is no time for hesitation.
That's why I said I'm ready.
Drawing on the energy of the phantasmal focus, I'll start with a low-frequency ethereal vibration. I've got nothing. You?
Like I could go for some pie.
Shit. All right, adjusting the frequency.
You can go for some
Focus
pie.
is warming up. I hope that's a good sign. Let me know if you feel something. Who knows how your godlike nature will react to this. Brace yourself. We're going to pin this bastard down.
Are you sure about this?
Don't worry, I'm a professional. Now, here goes nothing.
Souls in a circle, a whirlpool. We twine, we twine.
Hey, I think I got something. The focus twitched, like a fishing rod. Is that a door?
No. Window.
Not the result I was looking for, but a result nonetheless.
What does the phantasmal focus tell you about that?
That we're on the right track. Right before the door opened, I detected something in the Adra. It was right. The Dream Scourge has a point of origin. We can study the affliction from here, but I don't know that we can stop it.
Go find the source, cut it off at the root.
My thoughts exactly. If we want to stop the Dream Scourge, we still need to learn more about the source of the affliction. I hate to say it, but we'll get better results at the base of the pillar, where the energies are more potent.
I find that if you go all the way down to the base, you do get better results. You want to go down the secret entrance?
Naturally. After you.
Oh.
We gotta see what's down.
Speaking of chumming the waters.
I wish you could have met them. They would have liked you.
Gods! Did you open that door? I've been praying here for ages. And in all that time, I've never found a way down to the lower levels. Not one. Who are you, stranger?
I'm MicksysPCGaming. I was hoping this place could tell me who I am.
Then I hope you find answers, and not merely more questions. When you're finished, maybe you could help a servant of the gods?
We serve the same masters. What do they ask of us today?
The same thing every Eothasian wants. To be left in peace. While I was at prayer, a bandit held a knife to my throat and stole the reliquary of Saint Widwin. Just look at me. Gods, I'm still shaking.
Where'd they go? We can't let them get away with it.
He fled west into the wilderness. There's nothing there but a Delimgan glade. If you find him, please, no more bloodshed. Vengeance will not make this right.
I wasn't about to resort to murder over a relic anyway.
May the light shine on you. May it shine on the thief as well. I will try to understand his motives.
Probably hungry.
This doesn't sound like any of the grave robbers I know. Not that I know any grave robbers.
A saint's relic? Where would you even find something like that?
Saint relics are us. In the Saint Relic District. Over by Jimmy's Saint
to
Relics.
explore, but clearly something wants to be found.
Does this feel like the start of a cautionary campfire tale to anyone else?
I wonder, did you open the door? Or did the door open for you?
Or did the door open us?
Incredible. These ruins are untouched. We are the first to disturb them. When was the last time anyone walked these passages? It must have been centuries. No, millennia. Sorry. I'm getting ahead of myself. We'll talk more once we reach the bottom.
Lucky I had 27 lockpicks.
What have you got there? Some sort of puzzle piece?
Exactly. What was that? Someone just screamed out.
This one's mine.
They're coming.
Come and get it!
Fuck me.
We make a good squad.
I'll fix this.
Ah, juicy.
A little power goes a long way.
No, the knife that pierces in the dark.
Whatever this is, at least it's dead. 2 points for the godless, none for the abominations.
Look out. Some kind of trap.
Get the fuck
Quiet as a soul.
out of the shocking stuff. I need to sit here and wait for my stuff to regenerate. Oh my god, if these two could fucking get out of the... Can you get out of the water, thanks? Idiots.
Gather round. You won't get through this.
Could just save it. Right.
Come on.
Get up there, you fucking idiot. Hey, we're helping.
Good shooting, Kai.
I'll fix this. Barriers, run!
A little power goes a long way.
That. These things remind me of poker machines. Plot machines, one-armed bandits, you know the things.
Beautiful. Life into death. To think it survived all these years.
It's surprisingly colorful.
We get something good then? Like a bone something, wasn't it? Vessel bone, I think.
Not sure what I expected.
We've seen godless architecture before. I've never seen godless art. I would not go swimming if I were you. Unless you wish to meet your maker. There must be a way across. If not underwater, perhaps over it. With the help of some ice.
Charge it up.
Little darling, charge it up. Why are we getting zapped? Is it you? Is it you zapping me? Got it.
I need a moment.
It's good. Healed us all the way back up. Standing next to you, I should get by essence. We're one pussy hair away from having my second win back. This looks like some sort of a battle arena. Can't be much further now for me Thingo to rock.
What in the name of Aora is that?
You
Areolas.
think it's sleeping?
I've never seen anything like it before. I don't believe it's a statue. No, this was alive once. And the people who lived here were terrified of it.
We drop bombs on its head. Not the smartest idea I've ever had.
Oh, no, you don't!
You will get through this! Come on! Come on!
Stillness Mito. Beyond seek.
You guys love lightning, right?
Give me a second.
Oh.
To your left.
Gather round. On your right.
That even hitting it?
Stillness Mito.
Doing.
Under my
Where's my mark?
And raw. Beyond seek.
We're getting some handy nuts.
And raw. Beyond seek. And raw. And raw. Beyond seek.
This thing's bloody immune to everything I've got. Ortiz.
Eon Seek. Eon Seek. Eon Seek.
You've got better aim than a sharpshooter, Giada.
Better aim than a sharpshooter, eh? No loot from that? Or was the loot the spear that we got out of it? Because the, something around here, somewhere. Through that hole, maybe? Oh, there's an explosive there. Sounded almost chest-like in there.
Death into life. Interesting. The godless clearly had some ideas about reincarnation, even if they didn't have a god.
Every other culture I've come across reveres the gods, even if they give them different names and pictures.
Can you imagine life without any gods to guide your destiny? Without anyone shepherding you this way and that? Of course I can imagine it, but I'll wager you have a harder time. Looks like quite a party. Let's break it up. How did they even get down here? Clever things must have their own secret entrance. I'm impressed.
Uluthen!
Let's eat some stuff. You better run.
hitting? Aim where?
There are any monsters left? Show yourselves. Some of us have work to do. I guess that means the coast is clear. Let's have a look at the Adra pit.
Stop zapping me. Die, go stand on your own.
See, honor.
Come, hear us through the Adra.
Just a little
Zap.
spark. The little power goes a long way.
Fucking not what I wanted at all, you fucking piece of shit.
Charging.
Just a little spark.
Charging.
Alright, that opened. How about this here?
We've backed the Dream Scourge into a corner. I say we pin it down here and now, before it wriggles away from us.
Let's get it over with. Why does it feel like the ruins were built to lead us here?
The Godless erected many important sites around Pillars of Adra, though I can't speak to their motives. The last time we tried this, you felt something, yes? Maybe it had to do with your godlike nature. Try making contact with the Adra this time. It could only help. The effect should be stronger than before. Brace yourself.
That's hideous.
Here. You who bring us kind words and soothing thoughts, we welcome you. The mourners are gone now. Only the memories remain.
That sounds lonely. Will you share these memories with me?
Lonely, yes. None have asked after us in so long. We open to you as a bud before the sun. We once belonged to the green and the wild. A people lived there once. They loved us as we loved them. They brought their dead to us. We used to dip our fingers, wade in the confluence of souls.
That's how you brought me back from the dead, isn't it?
We are the heart in the soil, the lungs. We dream, the land stirs. We become.
You're the Dream
They brought their
Scourge.
prayers to us. We answered.
A new god. How did you come to be?
We do not remember how we grew. Our eyes opened. We were the earth, the sky, many into a whole. We touched the mountains and they molded to our fingerprints. The Akita twined around us. They sang in awe of what we made. They called us the gardener, steward of life. Sapadal.
Good old Sapadal. I've felt the rumblings of other gods in the beyond, but never you.
You read the leaves and ash yourself. We could only observe. But we have felt in you the seed of connection. We have sought you, called to you. And you reach back. We have not known the joy of companionship in so long.
And now I need your help. I have to stop the Dream Scourge.
The rod. We feel it too. Our hands are bound. Find us. Free us. The rot that festers seeps into us as well. Our cage is far from here, buried in the garden, beyond the poison sea.
The garden, the poison sea. You got to give me more than that, to go on than that.
Alas, we have been cut off from the land we knew and loved for too long. We could not trace its hills and valleys for you. But there are others who can. Go to the halls of the Tabaru Sinakis. We will try to explain. Those who cherish us, the chosen of the Akida, wait there. They will show you the way to the garden, to our prison.
And you'll help me end the Dream Scourge?
We will cleanse this rot with you once our hands are unbound. Find us in the garden. We twine, we await. First, let us offer you a sliver of our power, a boon to help you survive and find us. You rejected us once before. Let us lend our shade and strength, for your sake and ours.
Sliver of your power is a sliver of your soul. Your gift makes me a little more you.
A mere drop in a lake, a drop of our blood, our sap, giving to nourish you. We would never harm you, seed of our soul. We could not, even if we wished such cruelty. Your will remains yours. Will you accept it?
Sure, why not?
Take it with our blessing. Now hurry to the halls of the Tabaru Sinakis. Bind us. Free us.
Thorn of Sabadal. Godlike ability active. Fires a thorn of energy that passes through multiple enemies, causing damage on impact and momentarily rooting them in place.
You're awake. Finally. We really pushed the phantasmal focus to its limits.
You were out a long time. We gotta start bringing pillows.
For a second there, I thought... Actually, never mind what I thought.
That wasn't as bad as when I was killed, but it was damn close.
It's a good thing we got results, because I have no desire to put you through that again. While you were out, I got some clear readings of the Dream Scourge. I've tracked its origin to the center of the living lands, somewhere deep in the untouched wilderness.
God, they called it the God.
You've heard of it? Fascinating. Maybe someone knows about this garden of yours. If we find the garden, we can cut off the Dream Scourge at its source. I hesitate to bring it up, but you were muttering while you were out. Had quite a lot to say. Whatever you were communing with, it had a spiritual energy I've encountered before, though only in traces. It must be connected to the Dream Scourge. Perhaps they share a similar origin.
Maybe Sabadal.
Yes, Sapadal. Who are they? What are they to you?
Apparently I'm Sapadal's godlike.
Excuse me? Sapadal is a god? But that's impossible. How could we have missed this?
I believe they're trapped in the garden for some reason.
A trapped god. Trapped. And you spoke to them through the Adra. Maybe that tells us something.
A watcher told me the Adra in the Living Lands is different.
Not the Adra itself, but how it comes together. We've long theorized that all Adra is connected, but that changed when Animancers came to the Living Lands. The Adra here is severed from the rest of Eora, connected only to itself, or so we believe. If Sapadal speaks and works through Adra, then the Living Lands is their prison, their tomb.
Sapadal wants me to free them. Must be a connection between Sapadal and the Dream Scourge.
You could be right, but we have no way of knowing for certain. Not yet, anyway. We know the Dream Scourge is coming from this garden of yours. Maybe Sapadal can help us fight it.
What do you think, Kai?
I got a headache just thinking about it. And I'm not the one with the god knocking around in there.
The real question is, where do I start?
I need to find the halls of Tebaru Senakis.
Doesn't ring a bell, but maybe someone's heard of it before. We'll find the source of the Dream Scourge in the garden, but we have to find the garden first.
Then that's where we start.
Let's return to Fior Mesiverno. Banished or not, maybe I can squeeze a few answers out of my colleagues.
What does this mean for Emerald Stair?
Gods, I don't know. The farms, the community, my research, they all depend on animancy. But the Dream Scourge is the end of animancy. The end of the Living Lands as we know it. We should leave this place and its memories. There's nothing more for us here.
Finding a secret entrance and discovering a new god. Not bad for a day's work.
Stop! The trees splinter, the rice turns black. The pain! The pain!
How's that fire?
Books into embers, words swallowed by the ash.
I lost you for a second there. Something the matter?
Sapadal had a premonition. I'm not sure what it meant.
I don't like the sound of that. Let's go. You take the lead.
Come on. There's a way up those stairs.
We're not going to continue through the rest of the... Alright, we'll save it there. That's enough for today. Some of us have got to eat and get to bed. Anyway, sayonara.